This way of the hobby is dying.
I think it's pretty strong. I think it's going to increase to some degree.
I still think the hobby is healthy, but it has unhealthy areas.
I think besides the bank issue that caused a lot of buying going on, I think it's still like steady. It's got a baseline right now that's kind of being maintained. Yeah. With silver and gold still kind of staying pretty much within a few dollars, of what they are.
Because I like holding tangible coins and looking at it before I buy it, but there's just something about being able to lay in bed at night, buy the coin you want on your phone, and interact with other coin collectors on your phone. So I definitely think Whatnot's the future of coins. It's a very bright future, but I don't, that switch will happen very slowly over the course, I think, of 5 to 10 years. I think it's going to be like that.
The high end of the market is pretty hot. I do hear a lot of dealers say that they're having trouble getting inventory, which indicates that stuff is moving and turning, right?
Okay.
If they're having a hard time finding it, that means a bunch of people are buying and maybe holding. So yeah, I think it's a good market, but maybe tough for collectors.
It's only going to get bigger.
Really?
The big thing is right now you're starting to see increases in people wanting to buy things like copper, silver, things along those lines. The art is getting a little bit more ornate. So
Okay.
you're starting to see a lot of people starting to do really crazy things, come up with some cool designs, and it's taking in different directions they aren't used to.
Guys like you are the future. Guys like me, I'm the dinosaur standing in the field going, what is that bright light in the sky?
And I can see it continuing that because I think a lot of it too is social media, and people can buy from home if they want to now from reputable dealers, not just and people are learning some of the home shopping networks aren't so a little over expensive.
We're back at another coin show talking about the hobby of coin collecting, numismatics. We're speaking with dealers, getting their thoughts on the hobby of coin collecting and where the future lies for all of us who collect history within our hands.
I think people need to understand, I think the biggest thing they need to understand is the difference between a wholesome coin and a compromised or damaged coin. Too many people are buying coins with problems and paying nearly the same price as coins without problems. And that's education, getting to look at a lot of coins. So people of my generation, we came to conventions like this all the time. This was nirvana for us.
Yeah.
And we, so the attendance is down at these conventions because your generation is staying at home and doing it on the computer.
Right.
And that has its advantages, but you don't get to hold coins in your hand and look at them and compare them in the flesh. And that makes a big difference. And I think that's the biggest problem with the new generation is they don't have the hands-on experience that you can get at a convention like the ANA coming up.
Yeah.
You can look at thousands and thousands of coins in an afternoon. Now you can, on the internet, look at thousands and thousands of pictures, but as you know, tilt the coin one way and the scratch shows, tilt the coin another way, it doesn't.
Right.
Lighting will affect the tonal qualities and the surface qualities of what you're seeing. So there's nothing like holding it in your hand, rotating it under the light, and learning from that.
Do you see the market going up in the future as well?
Always. Of course, there'll be dips along the way, and none of us know when those are.
Okay.
It's been strong for a while now, so who knows what's around the bend.
You got coin dealers here that's been dealing for years, but we're kind of like the new generation guys. Do you think that Whatnot is like the future of selling coins and other products?
I feel like I had more people in my live stream than I did about people that came to the show. Yeah, I really do.
Yeah.
You can see what a knowledgeable collector took 20 or 30 or 40 years to put together and what the best of the best are. And once you get that in your mind, then when you see a coin, you can go to what I call the file cabinet in the back of your mind, open it up and take that memory out and compare it to what you're looking at.
Yeah.
So if you've gone to the convention and you've looked at XYZ collection that it took the collector 40 years to put together, and it's a world-renowned collection, and you've seen those coins, then you know what the best is. You know how close the coin that you're looking at comes to that.
Yeah.
That's extremely important for people that are putting together, especially high-grade, high-value coins. is that experience of holding, looking, and comparing.
I think are buying smarter, being able to with education from our channels
Yeah.
and CoinOp and all the other ones that are giving out good info.
Yeah.
If they pay attention to it. I know
Yeah.
sometimes people don't.
Only
they,
watch half a video.
Yeah, I know watch out, or they just see your title. It's unfortunate,
Yeah.
So I have to take up for us all the time because I have people ask me that because they're like, "You're an honest dealer. What do you think of this channel? Look what they've got." And I'm like, "Well, but did you watch the whole thing? I mean, they're talking about graded coins here,
Yeah,
registry quality coins,
Right.
Not just any 44 cent." Yeah. So yeah, I run into that a lot. I have people come to my shop all the time. I probably get 20, 30 calls a day. I've got a 44 Lincoln Cent. I saw a video, it was worth $10,000. And I'm like, well, hold on, now what video? Well, it was that Blue Ridge or it was that couch. I'm like, well, this is what he was saying. If you go to that video, he's talking about a Mint State 67, 44, or, whatever it might be,
Have you ever personally found a coin yourself that was already graded and you felt like, I'm not really confident that this was graded correctly and resubmitted the coin and maybe it came back as the correct grade that you thought it would be?
There are dealers that make their living doing that. Yes, I see a bunch of coins all the time that I personally disagree with the grade, higher or lower, whatever. That's part of developing your own standards.
But yeah, I think as far as the collectibles market is concerned, I really think that it's behind on what it should be, because if you consider the survival rate of 90%, if you consider the low mintages and the survival rate of some of the others like seeded coins, I can see if that ever gets put in enough videos, enough people learn that that's low mintage stuff.
Yeah.
Because I've got a seeded video I'm going to put out on seeded halves. I have an 1889, and there's only a few thousand of those that was minted, like it's 12,000. Now the survival rate, if you look at all the population, a few hundred's been graded. So there's probably only a couple thousand left.
Yeah.
Well, you can buy it for a few $100s right now, in the lower grades. You know as well as I do, if that was a Morgan dollar or something else that was popular,
thousands.
So if that ever catches on, those prices can increase. So there is that sleeper potential.
Okay.
And I think it's up to us channels to get that out there.
Yeah.
I really do. I mean, it's part of it. Help the hobby.
These people they're not in the coin business. They're not in the money business. They're in the history business. You can bring a child in here and put a coin in their hand, and they're not reading a textbook. They're not watching any kind of documentary. They're holding something tangible in their hand, like this 1827 half dollar. Now I'll put that in a child's hand and have them read the date. And then I have rub Lady Liberty right there, and then I say, now stop right there. I said, now ask yourself this question. Since 1827, how many fingers touched this? What did it buy and where did it go? And you see their eyes light up. Okay, and that's a chance you've made a coin dealer out of it.
That's definitely what got me into it. I was always fascinated with the history, and like what you just said, I always tell people kind of the same story. Think of how many people has held this coin, and how many generations it's going to outlive. It's crazy.
Well, I mean, and people can come to these shows, they can see brand new money, and then you've got ancient coins that go back before Christ.
Right.
I've had some widows' mites. They said were struck at 364 BC. But you guys do a great job.
Thank you so
appreciate
much.
what you're doing, and have a great day.
I appreciate
I'm
it.
going to work.
Thank you for your
All right,
time.
go.
I tell people all the time, if you take 10 PCGS or NGC coins, same date, same mint mark, same grade, and you line 10 of them up on the counter, and then you put them in order from I like this one the best to I like this one the least, you're going to have one or two coins that are at the high end of the grade that may upgrade but are at the high end. You're going to have 2 or 3 coins at the lower end of the grade that may be overgraded coins, and then you're going to have the rest of them as more solid grade coins. That's a great way of learning the difference within a grade of coins. So the difference between a particular MS65 and 66 coin is if you submit the 65 coin enough, it may turn into, instead of being a high-end 65 coin, it could turn into a low-end 66 coin.
Right.
So it's just a matter of luck of the draw.
grades it.
You can't always blindly look at the label and go, okay, it's an MS63 or 5 or whatever the label says, and pay that price, because some coins are worth less than list and some coins are worth a lot more than list because of the quality within the grade.
Right.
And a lot of that goes to surface quality. So in real estate, it's location, location, location. With coins, it's surfaces, surfaces, surfaces. So you can have an MS65 coin with some wispy toning that's very nice. You can have an MS65 dipped out coin, or you can have an MS65 coin with wildly colored surfaces, and the price differential can be astronomical.
Okay.
So you don't always get that from photographs.
Right.
You have to get coins in the flesh and look at them and start to understand the difference from there.
Like coin roll hunting, you know, we pretty much made so many videos about that. Like everyone's going to the bank, searching through coin rolls to look for key dates or errors or whatever it may be.
Yeah.
I seen you have some mint errors over here.
Yeah, I got a few little things here, hobo nickels and things.
Do you like what type of errors do you have? Do you like error coins, or what kind of collector
My thing
are you?
is, I do like dramatic error coins.
Yeah.
I like the ones that get caught in that the striking chamber and get all kinds of them caught together. You know, basically. I do like that.
Like a cool off-center error like that.
Yeah, that's
on
pretty
a
cool.
penny.
Yeah.
I think that's.
I think my favorite one out of the bunch is that. It's just because it's
Lincoln
kind of
Cent.
just jacked up and little.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That one is a good one. Wow.
Yeah, these are considered pretty much minor. You know, they're worth a few dollars. But these are things that you'd find in a mint bag, a sewn mint bag.
Right.
Because they're not going to fit in a roll, obviously. Now these might, you know, the clips.
So we were talking to another guy. He was talking about how these coins actually get down and like end up in a mint bag, you know. But sometimes they can come down sideways and squeeze through there, like something like this, and it would end up in a mint bag.
Yeah, and it's kind of hard to think that would happen.
Yeah.
You know, and I know sometimes maybe they let some go through.
My brand new book, A Guide to Coin Hunting, is now available, guys. Get it on the screen. It is tagged to this video. If you don't see it tagged on the video, hit the link in the comments below. Everything is in this book. Rare pennies, rare nickels, rare half dollars, dimes, quarters, everything you could think of. Old coins, modern coins, mint era coins you could be looking for right now from the bank, in your coin jar, or even in your pocket change. Get it right now. It's twice the size of the first edition. This is the second edition to A Guide to Coin Hunting. Took me hours and hours to put together. I'm so happy with the results. We got even coins from 2020 to 2024 that have mint errors that you can look for in this book. I show you all kinds of pictures. I'm a very visual person, so I like to have a visual book. I don't want to read through a bunch of garbage. I want to get straight to the point, right? That's what this book is for. If you guys are either new to coin collecting or you have been in coin collecting for years, this book is going to be a great guide for either of you. So get one right now. They are selling out fast. Now, the good thing is you can get this absolutely free. Here's the trick. All you have to do is download the Whatnot app in the comments below. If you download the app through that personal link in the comments below this video, you will get a $15 credit to spend on the Whatnot app. This book is $15 only on Whatnot. On Amazon, on CouchCollectibles.com, on eBay, this book is over $18 to $19. So I made a discount deal for anyone that wants to download the Whatnot app. You get it for $15, and you can use your $15 credit to get the book for $0. All right, so that is a huge discount. All right, if you guys want it, get it now. Now's your only chance to get it through the Whatnot app and get that $15 off. The $15 off automatically applies to your first purchase if you've never downloaded the app. So once again, download the Whatnot app. I'm live over there every Tuesday and Friday night selling coins, selling coin collecting supplies. Download the Whatnot app in the link below, and you will get that $15 off your very first purchase. And if you don't want the book, you can spend that $15 credit on whatever product from any different seller on the app. Hurry up, download the app right now. And don't forget to subscribe in the middle. Feel free to check out the videos to the left of me. And until tomorrow, I'll see you guys in the comment section below. This is Couch Collectibles, and this is where I disappear.